Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to 3guys3mics. Three guys that are alrightish and one extremely funny guy. Right? But before we bring him in, let me introduce the main guys. So we have here with me
Harvey
and Stefan.
and I am Jobs. And without even hesitating, the first thing in class we need to know, what is the letter of the day?
The letter of the day is P. P is for podcast. Podcast, all yeah, with these three man. And they may even have a nice little girl to sit down next to me, you know. They may even have a nice girl to sit down next to me. With three man I sit down by.
Ladies and gentlemen,
so the thing goes.
Stefan. Ladies and gentlemen, Stefan. We got
Nice
him.
to be here, nice to be here.
We got him. So you have some questions for you, bro. But before
problem.
we get into that, tell me about yourself. Tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, my name is Stefan Feldman. I am from New Grand Princestown. You see the dialect on time, no?
Take.
Yeah, so born and bred South boy, New Grand Princestown, big up.
Big up the
Big
South,
up
man.
the South.
Went to primary school, Robert Village Hindu, went on to Naparima College for 7 years.
You went naps right there?
Right in South.
And this man had the audacity to ask this man if you know about karma.
Karmat, come on.
I was, yeah, even if you
I told
know
him on
karma,
some note. I told
I
you
am
some
not
note.
from North. I represent the South, so love.
Love.
For the South.
Love in the house, love in the
Big up
house.
for the South. Right, so I reached here, went naps, whatever, went on to UE, did my BSc in economics. Then I went on to do my MSc in UE, Department of Engineering, project management. Actually have my graduation next January, online, UE online. Then after that, well, actually I did my master's while I was working. My first job was actually at the CSO as a statistician. From 2012 to 20, yeah, we calculate GDP and all them boring thing. Not like, real boring kind of thing, right? Worked there for 6 years. Then I went on to teach from 2018. Valentine's Day was actually the first day I assumed duties as a teacher. It's a day I will never forget.
Congrats.
Right? At Morval until secondary, the best secondary school in the country. I don't care what nobody say.
Okay, big up all
Big up the Morval until
up.
secondary school staff. And my students, I love them bad.
For me, you know, after,
Right?
according to my boy Stefan, after 6, if me was
Walk.
I understand, but you know, some people, you know, they
if
like
you
the
have it, you have it.
studies,
If
and
you
you
have
know,
it,
so it all depends on the trajectory you're going. You know,
Correct.
if you like your books, no problem. If you like your little trade, no problem. Because at the end of the day, we had to make money.
that's I
You
can
know,
respect.
right?
Stefan.
Right. So
Stefan people, because I Stefan, okay?
But we call him my boy Stefan William today, or Will for you. We call him Will.
So what the audience is probably dying to know, what I dying to know too, is how you just get up in the morning and start to say your alphabet.
well, that actually didn't start per se. The alphabet is something that came about from prior videos.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I would have started. So my fame really came from TikTok. You're all familiar with the
Yeah,
TikTok
yeah,
account, the platform, right? So when school kind of shut down, that was on March 13th, right? That was when we had the first case and they shut down all schools, whatever.
Yeah.
So at that point in time, there wasn't too strict in terms of the online thing. So we
Right.
had a little free time. So your boy say, let me go and try out this TikTok thing, you know? Everybody on this TikTok thing. So I go on playing up. So I don't know if you're familiar with voiceovers on TikTok.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
So your boy go on and try to do that. Yeah, I got much likes and thing, but I try, you know? Then I realized you have to do the original content
To get the
to get
traction.
the views now, boy.
Right.
Right? So I start doing the original content and thing. All right, it picking up. All right. Then I start with a kind of skit business. So I don't know if you all ever like venture onto my TikTok page, right? So I was playing two roles. The mother with the rag on my head. And then just me, Stefan, right?
Right.
And that started to get real traction because like Trini's real like nonsense, to be honest.
Right.
That's the
Love
culture.
it.
That's the
Love
They
culture.
just like nonsense.
Yeah.
So simple things, real simple things. I get all kind of 10,000 likes and
Getting know
views
some
and
love
all
and
kind of
attention.
thing. I was
Yeah.
like, that? So I start continue doing it, right? Then coming down later on, like, cause I was March, like all June and thing. my videos start migrating to Facebook, like 1 or 2,
Okay.
right? And that is where that traction start to build. Because TikTok really caters to young people.
Yeah, that's
Like,
demographic.
I have like 5-year-olds following me and messaging me, that kind of thing, right?
Right, yeah.
So the
yeah.
fan base is from 5 to 100,
100,
right?
basically, yeah.
Right.
So when the video started to migrate to Facebook and Instagram, because some pages started to share it,
Right.
that is when the real build
Came.
came.
So what was at what point did you just look at your phone or look at yourself in the mirror and go, what? Like it get crazy
Yeah.
to the point where
So
you
let me
realize
tell
you
you,
have to
let
provide
me tell you,
content.
let me answer that question specifically. So before I even started the Alphabet series, I had gone to Gulf City to do something, and I had went into the store that sells the candles. What's the name of that store?
I have no
Oh
idea.
gosh, Bath and Body.
Okay.
Bath and Body. So your boy going in the normal,
thing, boy.
right? Yeah. I going in just
Shut
walking
up,
around,
Angel.
right? Then these 2 girls just randomly approached me. You the guy from TikTok? I was like, yeah. It's like, oh my God, I'm so fan. I'm a big fan, blah, blah. I was like, okay, nice. And
Dog, just no. Tell him, madam. What went through your head?
I was like, what? Me? Me? Like, fan? I have no fans. Like, what? Because I really not accustomed with them things. Like, up to now, I still can't deal with, like, when people coming up to me. I feel that's so strange.
Do you guys get recognized often then?
All the time.
Right.
All the time.
Yeah.
And I find it kind of strange because I know me. I consider myself, like, not a local celebrity or influencer or nothing. I just Stefan, like, normal, right?
Yeah.
But when the girls approached me and they was like, oh my God, I really like your videos and whatever. I was like, but this thing really taking off, boy. Like, and then it keep building. And then the Alphabet series just like,
blow you up.
boom,
Skyrocket.
boom.
Blow you up.
A to
Yeah.
Z, yeah.
Yeah, watch. That was like amazing. But
So wait, I want to know,
Yeah.
as you say A to Z, you read Z already?
I finish it off, but I finish in the numbers. I finish in the numbers tomorrow.
Wait,
So
stop
you gotta start over the alphabet.
Well,
again?
a lot of people were clamoring for a new alphabet, but I'm so busy with school and I had to see how I balance in my time.
Yeah.
Because it's take a lot to do those videos. Until like people think I just stand up there making up things. I actually had to sit down and research and study and
Right.
write down these
Serious
things.
can
This is
be dead,
serious
bro. You
thing.
just-
No,
You
I
just get up in the morning.
nah.
I was like, hey.
I didn't know
I
he
am
was a
not
teacher.
a funny person. People say
disagree.
I'm funny.
We
I'm
disagree.
not.
No,
Yeah, I disagree.
People say I'm
Yeah.
funny. I just had to prepare my stuff and then go and perform it. People calling me to come and do what stand-up comedy
What?
and all them. I was like, listen, I am not a stand-up
A
comedian.
question the nation want to know too before
Go
I
ahead.
continue.
Uh-huh.
How much shirt you have though? How much shirt
I have
Nah, your shirt
about
game
30
strong.
shirts. 30 shirts. And I did not wear them because of school being closed. So I
Right.
decided to
Decided to-
wear it
Oh, okay.
for my
Makes
alphabet
sense,
series.
makes sense, makes
Because it will
sense.
just get cobweb. And it will get dry rot. Right? So I wear it up and I'm glad the nation realized the shirts.
Yeah, dog,
You know?
Like I said,
That was nice. That was nice. To get the shirts get a little fame.
But kill me, I thought you just used to get up in the morning and say, right, the letter of the day.
No. It's real work. It's real
You
work.
think
But which,
it's- go ahead.
right, which one out of all of them, like, your most favorite one that you ever filmed so far? And which one is the one that get the most views or the most,
Or the one you like the most.
the one you like the most?
I definitely like E.
Why?
E was for I find that like hilarious.
You think you could hit it? You think you could
Yeah,
hit it?
yeah,
Of
know?
course I could do it.
Now let's go.
No,
Let's
yeah,
go.
no, yeah.
The letter of the day is E. E is for meaning really. For example, you going on a podcast with 3guys3mics. Like, who else in the world has answered something with
That's true, boy.
And it's not only it's like the vocal inclinations up and down.
Yeah.
And then
But I wanna say,
Yeah,
Yeah,
Jesus
so-
sing,
true,
Jesus
So
true.
sing.
it's like depends. So like, you know, it depends on your answer. You switch your
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, so
correct.
So you know, this is a left field question. You ever thought about, like, when I was growing up and you had those alphabet books? I know you know that now because of your boy.
Yeah.
Right? You turn and you see A is for apple.
Apple,
Da,
right.
da, 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 da. Like, you think it will ever be so crazy that you would make a legit book, though? Think about
you
what
never
it
know
is.
what could happen. But
that's a good
we
idea.
yeah, it is. But we have to be very careful because I mean, yes, the words are funny and it's part of our culture and it's good to know, but at the end of the day, we want our kids and our future students to know proper English.
That's what I wanted to know. So how did your videos translate into your work life, like with your students? I saw them.
I can imagine your students.
I can imagine, like, if I was going to secondary school and I see my teacher doing E is for air.
Right. So let me tell you. So I had a Form 1 class today, right? So remember with the Form 1s.
Is secondary school you in?
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm a secondary school teacher.
primary school
No,
something.
secondary. I deal with big man,
Secondary
big
US.
man and big woman. Right.
Well, you get
So-
troll whole day.
Right. So I actually had a Form 1 class today. And so remember with these Form 1s, you never see them in real life.
Right.
They're just online, right?
Yeah.
So click on Microsoft Teams, going in, blah, blah, blah. So remember, I don't know these kids really.
Right.
Right.
It's like, hi guys, I'm Mr. Feldman, I'm a social studies teacher, blah, 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 whatever. Sir, I know your face.
Right off the
Okay.
bat.
But we're in a classroom, we'll discuss. But sir, I see you on TikTok, yeah. I was like, okay, we need to leave
lesson.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah, we need to-
Yeah.
So it's like a sort of excitement. But
Right.
as a teacher now, I have to
To balance it.
balance it and have that strict
Professional
kind of
or-
professional
right.
aura.
Yeah.
Because that would segue into a long conversation and that would lead that 40 minutes in the period gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? So
yeah.
I think the younger ones, like my Form 1s, real excited. Like they especially and my Form class. I call them my babies because I had them since Form 1. They're in Form 3 now.
Right.
They like we have a closer relationship. You always have a closer relationship with your Form class.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
because you're always spending money on them, buying things for them
Yeah.
because
My
they had a
teacher-
close. Teachers out there, you all don't know how much money, personal money, we actually spend on our students.
My form teacher never spend no money.
I never.
Well, you
got
didn't
it.
have a good form teacher,
Way.
right? You
that's
didn't
it.
have a good form teacher.
I never see.
I am speaking on behalf of all the good form teachers out there.
Right.
That
Right.
I know how much money we spend on these kids.
Yeah.
And the school that I go to, we especially need role models.
Yeah,
So I try
yeah.
to be a role model for my kids.
Ooh, I
Yeah.
can respect that.
Right?
I can
Yeah.
respect
So
that.
I don't mind spending any money and stuff, but it's the respect that is all I want. So we have that relationship and they know that there's a line not to cross.
Right.
Yeah.
So when we
Yeah.
all talking.
I always felt it easier when I was in school when you was cool with the teacher. You feel like you could relate or just have a
Right.
regular conversation.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It was easier to learn, especially from those teachers for me.
Yeah.
And if you
No,
see
it's
that in
true.
your
It's
class-
true. I see it on both sides because I was a student and now I'm a teacher.
Right.
So I'm seeing it like there's always the strict teacher. And then there's the one who cool, and then there's the very cool one. But you need
Too
to
cool
have
one, the too cool
Yeah.
one. Yeah,
no,
yeah, yeah.
you have to have a balance. Like, yes, I will give you money to buy KFC, but do my work for me. So and then
KFC way.
yeah, I'm telling you, there's another $1 thing again, you know.
I never get nothing
Them
from
up-
my teachers.
These
Hey,
But
I
you
go to
teachers-
my school in the morning.
Complain.
teachers who
And
want
it's
you,
complaints.
that is small thing compared to somebody think that is by. I'm telling you.
I wouldn't
Wow.
like it. I wouldn't.
Yeah.
like it.
So
Yeah.
yeah, so I mean,
All these things was loud up.
loud,
just
no,
loud.
no, that's what I'm saying. So as a teacher, you really had to try with these kids, and you have to have that balance. Let them know what you expect. Set the ground rules from before. Come up with the rules together.
Yeah.
You have your form class. Come up with the rules together. So that okay, we came up with the rules together. If you break the rules, we came up with it together.
Yeah, there's the
so you can't.
understanding.
Yeah, so you can't vex with me.
Yeah.
You understand? Else is trouble.
All right. Well, let me ring the bell and let me come out of school.
Yeah.
Right.
Dance plenty inside. Eh?
Yeah, that's a lot in school.
Dollar
So
jam.
something I could relate to, and I'm sure everybody, and especially you on this table, could relate to is friends after success now, boy. You have the people who just sometimes even brush you off before hears anything.
Yeah.
Especially I know you with your VI, with the VI black. Before we go to Stefan, talk to me about your, what happened after that, like when you, before the brand and after the big blow up. Because I remember walking through San Fernando for Carnival and I could see so much people wearing the VI black
the,
thing.
the
Not
bandana,
only
yeah,
the
the
bandana,
headband-
but it
hand
was
closed too.
what else? It was like these hoodies or something.
Hoodies, yeah,
And
and
I
thing.
was like, oh dog, you feel like you're part of a family now. But
Yeah.
tell me about that. How that changed for you?
Let me tell you, bro, when you see your friends before and after, it'll show you who your friends is, dog. Literally, like when you start a business or when you start a venture, it'll show you who your friends is.
Yeah, off the bat.
Because me personally, I don't believe in having to ask people for support. I mean, yeah, you could do it or
You
whatever,
could.
but like in your close circle, dog, if one of you start something, bro,
Have to support it. Like,
you
no
supporting
question.
that. Like,
Right.
like there's nothing now, boy.
Yeah.
And like when I start my brand, I used to tell everybody this. Your strangers that supported me.
The first, yes.
Yeah, the strangers who, dog, my first few sales was people I didn't know. I didn't know them at all. Like, I remember I went with Nico to drop clothes for somebody who was meeting me from Laventille.
Yeah, I remember
And
that.
all kind of thing.
I remember
Literally. I was going all over the place.
Me and
dropping.
Tom.
Yeah,
Yeah.
She and Tom, I tell
Yeah.
you, man, meet me by the
You're afraid of us.
no, but you gotta be careful, right?
Yes, yes.
But
yes.
yeah, so it's strange. Dog, strange. I would support you first because a lot of the people in your life, there's be envy in you. Right? And like your friends,
Facts, yeah.
your friends don't want you to see you do bad particularly.
But not
they
better
don't
than
want you
them.
to see, yeah, exactly.
Come on.
You can't be
Yeah.
better than them.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
from the time you doing something and they find us do you elevating past them, that is it.
The support does slow
The
down. It does slow down. It does
It's
slow
done. That support dead, dog.
Yeah.
Right.
So I want to know if you experience the same thing.
Yes, but I would say from a different angle. Okay,
Okay.
so let me explain. So like when I had like when the alphabet series was like at the hype, like when you reach like all kind of O and thing, like and you're coming down and
Yeah,
everybody on it they're waiting. Was it like
Right,
tomorrow?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know, I started like sending the videos to my WhatsApp contacts now.
Right.
And you know your
Naturally,
WhatsApp,
right?
and you know your WhatsApp contacts is basically like your close friends and
The
family.
people you know, right?
Only blue tick.
No response.
Only blue tick. And it's
Wow.
random people
Wow.
who I don't even know well
Giving
sending
you the
positive
feedback.
messages.
Yeah,
dog.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Even with
Literally
this.
what's happening.
Even with
Yeah,
this.
I know what to
Yeah.
say. Dog, I have like 300-400 WhatsApp contacts. Right? I have like
That's real plenty, dog.
Dog,
Well,
I
you know
remember,
people.
I remember. Right? And but I'm just making a BC list. The BC list is about 250 people. Jesus.
Just casual 250,
I don't
you know?
people, but
Yeah.
like the BC don't translate in the views. You understand? So it's like you can't just press, you can't just click, just
Yeah.
put it on and you can exit off if you want. Like, but it's just people so bad mind, dog. They don't even want to get a view.
No. You have to pay to promote and all
Yeah,
kind of
they don't
thing.
even want to get a
Yeah,
view.
yeah.
Yeah, so that is how it is. That I guess exactly what you said. Like people don't like you. They want you to succeed, but not more than them.
them.
And I agree with that 100% because I have seen it too. Like messages, like DMs, like random people would message you and be like, "Oh my God, you are making my day!" Like especially from the diaspora, like
Right.
people from Canada, America, all over. Just
Wow.
like, you know Stefan, how long I didn't hear this word and. Where are the positive comments from close friends and family? Like,
Nowhere.
where is
Nowhere.
it? You
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
So I don't know. It's just probably like they just don't like to be on social media. I don't know, but
That is not
I
it.
know,
That is not
and
That is
but
not it.
we know we just saying that, but we know,
Okay.
we
Yeah.
know.
Okay.
But you know, at the end of the day, you want to see the good in your friends and family.
Nah.
Like, I mean,
No,
yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, yeah, we know it has some family that are good and, you know, but
Right.
at the end of the day, you just try to see the good in me. I like to see the good in people. Even if they're not supporting me, I will try to still do what I could do.
Yeah.
Right, I'm a flip side to the
Oh,
coin
a
that I
big
want to
heart,
ask
though.
you, right? So it have the people on them who would look hate on you, but then have the people on them you ain't hear from them in years.
Oh God, but don't talk for that.
And then just pop
Watch
up.
that.
All of a sudden.
No, bro.
Yeah. Watch that. I opened up my Facebook Messenger the other day. You know, okay, so I don't know if you know,
I
like,
open my face.
what? Watch that. So Facebook messages have like the messages from like whenever you message that person.
Yeah,
And when
all the way back.
when I opened that message, the last time I actually had a conversation with that person was 2011.
Whoa.
And the fine you now, though.
Yeah. I see your TikTok videos well blowing up. I was like, I didn't even respond. Like, we don't
Yeah,
even talk again.
yeah.
Like, why?
All of a
Like,
sudden.
all of a sudden, you want a favor?
Correct.
Share this somewhere. I was like, come on. We just had the discussion with the fake thing. Like,
I see the meme, it's a meme the other day. It's like, wait, boy, it's the small talk before you ask the favor.
yeah, real smalls. How you going?
How you
How your mommy
going?
going? Like,
How
come on.
things?
Yeah.
Long time no
Just-
see.
Hurry it up now, hurry it up. Just
Yeah,
come on,
just
yeah.
ask no point blank, yes, no. Let me just cut
Yeah.
the small talk.
Let's
It's
get
not-
out of
yeah,
here.
It's still long
exactly,
south, though. It's still long south.
Yeah.
But I know you say you have to keep it PG or whatever, right? But I just want to know like your DMs. How your DMs just be looking right now?
Before and after the film.
Before and after, like.
Well, before was nothing. Nobody didn't know who was Stefan Feldman or Stefan 23. Who's me? Nobody didn't know me. All of a sudden, is one. Okay, so I must admit, the DMs is positive reactions.
Right.
I must admit, I do have much haters. I have much haters.
I mean,
That's
Did I
good.
like
That's
your
good.
guy though?
Right, it's how people hating baby videos on YouTube though.
Yes.
Trust me, I
Yeah,
don't know
yeah.
how.
Correct.
Yeah.
But that's surprising.
The
though.
only hate I really got was from the bacchanal with the Guyanese TikToker.
I actually read about that today in the paper. Wait, yesterday that paper article was?
Newsday
or-
was yesterday, and Guardian was last week.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Actually read about that.
What was
Yeah.
that? I don't think I know.
Oh, okay. So let me just
Yeah,
get a quick
explain
summary.
it,
Right. So the Alphabet series, I was actually inspired by a Guyanese TikToker.
Okay.
Right. So I
Tell me
saw
you take the
him.
man content.
Well, here the bacchanal,
Alright, go
right?
ahead.
So
Bacchanal
I
or
was
the bacchanal?
Yeah. So I messaged the guy on TikTok, and I was like, "Dog, I really like your Alphabet, whatever. Thinking to do a Trini version."
Okay,
Right.
we're nothing wrong with that.
Right.
Yeah.
I wasn't famous then, so homeboy never respond to me.
Oh.
So I was like, okay,
So
whatever.
the thing does go.
So I went ahead and start A for A. In A for A, I credited him. You know, on being social media personalities and these influencers, you had to credit people.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I
Intellectual
yeah.
property.
So I at his name
Right.
and I tagged him, inspired by
So
So
on
by
so
so.
forth.
Right.
Yeah.
right?
No free plugs.
Bam, my video started to blow up. Started to get hate mail from his fans. And he started messaging, you need to stop this Alphabet series or I will get your pages banned or whatever. I was like, okay, cool. I called my lawyer one time.
Right.
I was like, you need to draft a letter stating exactly what if we doing anything wrong, do your research, whatever.
Right.
It took a couple of weeks. Then she came back to me and tell me, listen, Stefan, you are not doing anything wrong because the alphabet is something that isn't novel, meaning it isn't new.
Right.
It
Universal.
is something that was created donkey years ago.
Yes. Yeah.
And you are not copying exactly what he is doing. He
Doing.
said I copied the teacher character. The teacher character has been around for centuries.
Yeah, but you are, but don't hold
Correct.
that's
I am a
teacher.
teacher.
That's what I'm saying.
So you're playing your role.
But he was saying I went into that character and I stole it, right? Yes, he did a similar thing
Right.
in the Guyanese dialect or whatever, but I focused on a Trini version.
You know the sad thing
Right.
about that? The sad thing about that, you know some love. The sad thing about that is he could have reached out to you and collab.
Exactly.
No, but
And
he
duet.
wasn't nobody. He wasn't nobody.
No, I'm talking about after he blew up. Instead of going and saying, bro, stop that, take it down, da 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 da. He could have reached out and be like, yo, let me collab, let me create something new. It didn't have to be the alphabet, it could have been onto something else.
Yeah.
And then or they would have used each other's platform to grow now, boy.
Exactly.
Right.
But instead you're watching the negative, you're going on the wrong road.
Yeah.
I think he was upset to the fact that my videos like
Was
blew
doing
up more and I got more support from Trinis. And the thing is,
Right.
I think he is based his native. He's from Guyana, but I don't think he lived there.
Okay.
So he don't have the backing of the
The
Guyanese
Guyanese
people
culture or the-
100%.
right.
I'm just assuming that from seeing like whatever
Right,
was
right,
sent to me
right.
and stuff.
Right.
And I think he was upset when I blew up.
I was
Yeah.
exactly.
jealous.
So,
That's
jealous.
yeah.
if you was
That
doing
can be
that
debate.
video and getting
Nothing.
a 5 views or 10 views, he gonna ignore you. But
No.
it's because
Correct.
you blow up. It's 'cause
Yeah,
you blow up.
exactly. And when he got the letter, because we said everything, we analyzed the differences in the videos and we stated that the Alphabet series was not novel and that it was actually based on the Sesame Street style.
Right.
If you know Sesame
Yeah,
Street, they have
yeah.
the A to
Yeah.
Z, and then I'm on one doing the numbers 1 to 20.
Right.
So
Only
that-
20?
Yeah, well, like I doing the Sesame Street style because Sesame Street was A to Z and 1 to 20.
Oh,
Right.
Right?
Okay.
So that was the approach. So I guess, well, since he got the letter, you
That
never
was
hear
it.
nothing again
Yeah.
because he had sent like his fan
Yeah,
page
no,
was
no.
like real bashing me and like,
That's
I say you need a legal letter. You need a legal letter.
All right. Well, I move away from the legal thing before you get a letter yourself.
Boy, tell him.
Right? But this is something I just struggle with, and I believe you could help me with it. Even on my platform, I just want to be myself, but like I feel like my audience do respond to myself. They're like a
Right.
particular Brandon, not the Brandon that I want to be,
Yeah.
which is a goofier, more relaxed Brandon. You seem to be so comfortable with yourself to bring about that confidence, to bring about that confidence, to be yourself and not feel like you're afraid people judge you or whatever. Talk to me about your experience and how you think somebody like myself should go about, exposing that.
I mean, well, my platform, well, I guess is you got to be true to who you are, right? You probably want to express a goofier side, you say, right? And your followers not taking you seriously.
Nah,
That's
they're
what
not
you're
on that.
saying.
Yeah,
They're
not
not
on
on that. Well, I guess you have to find your niche. I mean, that's if you want that followers kind of thing. Is it that you want more followers, or you're just trying to appeal to who you already have?
To me, it's like, all right, how I see my Instagram, I just want to be myself. And obviously, I want the attention. Obviously, I want the likes, the shares, the comments, right? But I don't know why. What happened to my account? I was like, I notice because I post so much with my girlfriend, everybody just expect couple content.
Yes.
That's all the way.
Yes.
So anytime I post anything about cars, I love cars, or just me being me,
I know Nico could relate to that because
Yeah.
he was actually telling me about his predicament. Nico is a jack of all trades now.
right?
So
I
Nico
wouldn't
is a
know.
man was tell him what your experience.
Well, you see what happened was
Go ahead.
basically
Don't be shy.
no, like specifically what? Because
No, like how Brandon was saying that people just be on his page for certain things.
right.
And you want to do, you have your podcast going on,
Yeah,
your finance,
yeah.
your insurance, your motivational stuff. So it's like so much different things where it's like I guess it's like people looking out for one particular thing now.
Yeah. For me, similar to yourself, when I started to post plenty of Manda and Zeke, like most of my likes on Instagram or any platform right now is Manda and Zeke. Family, you know.
right.
And I respect that, but at the end of the day, like just as what kind of Stefan was saying, like I consider myself to be a jack of many trades. So I could do a couple things well.
Right.
Probably not professional, but well. But I just say like frig it and just do it, just wing it and see how it really turn out.
That's what I was saying.
Out,
Is it that you're really what he likes, or you're just putting
Passion.
yourself out there? You're passionate
Yeah.
about what you're doing. Because if you're really about the likes and thing, that means you have to create your niche market.
Yeah,
Right.
You have to
yeah.
create your niche. If the people want whatever you want, you had to put it out.
Right, yeah.
Even
True.
if you have to alter yourself a little bit, if that is what the people want and that is what you want in terms of building up your followers or whatever,
Gotta
you have
provide
to
it.
give them what they want.
Yeah.
You have to give them what
I
they want.
wanted to know is like how you get the confidence, like to just go in front of the camera with your fresh shoot and
Your ruler.
and
Yeah.
say, alright, you know what? I going and be the alphabet guy though.
I mean, remember when I filming this is like me alone, like in my
Friends?
yeah, I just there with my ring light, just
Right.
like how you set up here, and I
Right.
just have my wall. So I feel it's just me.
Okay.
I feel
No
like so I
pressure.
have nobody
Yeah, no
around
pressure,
like
no
saying
pressure.
do this, do that. But
When you
it's me.
post it, the
Right.
anxiety dog. Like,
I've none. Like I remember. I don't want to go back to this teacher thing, but remember, as a teacher, I command a
Correct.
classroom.
Yeah.
I command an assembly with over 500 students. So
Yeah.
it's
It's
natural
already
to me.
there, yeah.
I don't
Have
have
eyes
that
on you.
fear.
Yeah.
I don't have that fear of like public speaking or that fear of being. I kind of
Judged
afraid.
or-
Yeah. The only
right.
thing I kind of afraid is like live. Like if I have to
Right.
like do something
Yes,
live.
yes,
yes,
yeah,
yes.
just in case like mistakes and whatever. But,
True, but you know,
'Cause
you know
behind the
this-
scenes
you
it
know this
could
last
no,
one?
no, we don't lie.
But behind the scenes, you can still edit and
Exactly,
you know, yeah.
exactly. So, I mean, that is my nature, but not everybody might be like that. So if you know you want to go out there, I think you had to really put on that mask of bravery and try.
And own it.
Yeah. Or don't
Yeah.
study because you'll always have haters.
True.
You will always have haters, no matter how
Facts,
good your
facts,
content
facts.
is. Not everybody will like you.
Time and
So
time again.
what advice would you give
Yeah.
to somebody who's starting off?
In terms of like I'm posting videos and trying.
confidence and
Okay,
dealing
so
with
remember
negative comments and-
yeah. Well, for me, my experience was kind of different because I was kind of bored in a sense, like
Oh.
during the
Right.
pandemic. But I mean, just go out and try. Like it have people who like. Well, I follow TikTok stuff all the time. It have people who started posting like January. They have like 1,000 followers, and by December they have nearly 1 million followers. So
That's true.
you have to find your market, your niche market, and push out the content. If you know you're a chef,
Yeah,
food
chef.
TikTok is for you.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm speaking from TikTok perspective
Yeah,
because
right.
that is my platform, right?
Right,
Yeah.
If you know you're into detailing cars, post videos on detailing cars.
Yeah.
Right? If you're into teaching on a particular, you don't have to be like a teacher, you like to teach sewing, post your lessons. But find your niche.
Yeah.
And when you find that niche, you would find persons
Within
who,
that same
who
niche.
like that.
Yeah,
And you
yeah.
wouldn't even know that these persons, because remember, you're not containing yourself to Trinidad and Tobago.
Ah,
People around the
true.
world would
Yeah.
say, hey, this person has some real best content, boy. And they would follow you.
Yeah.
And eventually, and people will recognize you for what you're doing. So it's about, I'm using that word again, finding your niche, finding what you're good at. Don't do something you don't like. Don't just do it for the likes.
The likes,
No,
correct,
so
yeah.
time and time again, I heard if you're posting for likes, you would never be happy now, boy, with your content because you would always feel like what you're
Seek the
posting deserve
validation.
more.
Right.
Deserve more.
Yeah.
This should get like what 100,000 likes. This
Yeah,
deserve more.
yeah.
But
I
maybe that's posting for the
personally feel this
creating.
podcast should have like
No,
It
because
will, but it will.
because what you're saying is true because coming off of the alphabet series, that was my high. And like when I started the number series, I realized I'm not getting the same
Love.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
the same
Yeah.
love and the same
Yeah.
the same capturing.
Yeah.
But I had to realize, I had to think to myself, like, listen, you're not doing this for the likes. You doing this because you like
Doing
to
this.
teach.
Yeah.
You like to make people laugh. Is a balance.
Whoa,
Yeah.
So
I didn't
forget-
even look at it from that angle.
Yeah. So it's like, the letter A probably get 10,000 likes and number 15 get like 300. So what?
so what?
Yeah.
You're still putting out the content and you're making yourself relevant.
To this day,
Yeah.
You're not going to
Yeah.
die because
Yeah.
remember we on social media. We die if we don't stay relevant.
Yes.
So we have to keep posting. You'd rather post every
It's a
day.
scary thing, eh?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a
Because
friggin'
think
scary
about
thing.
it. Nobody knew me in March. Who's me?
Yeah.
Are we make a year yet?
Yeah.
Right? So it's about being relevant and staying relevant.
I agree with you. Yeah.
So
Right?
just to tie up the podcast in a little bit, we want to know what is your plans for the future.
Right. So the number series actually comes to an end. You're talking about the videos, right?
Right, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Your TikTok career.
Yeah,
My
yeah,
TikTok
yeah.
career.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the number series comes to an end tomorrow, which is
Watching it.
because we posted 19 today. 20 is tomorrow.
Right.
I think I need a break
Okay.
because it actually takes away time from my teaching and
Personal-
stuff. Yeah, and
right.
personal errands, and because filming those videos is a lot of work, as I said, right?
Yeah.
I think I might drop something for Christmas just to remain relevant, as we
Yeah.
was talking about.
Christmas is a nice vibe.
Yeah. So I'll try to do something. You know, my thing is being colloquial and kind of trini and
Yeah.
so
And
I'll
the parang vibes.
well, something that we will not try to capture because remember, them want me come up there and stand up and be serious. Them want some kind of funny thing now.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I
yes,
had to
yes.
think now and research what to do Christmas funny. So I'll focus on that, do a couple of videos, and next year I'll try to probably revamp alphabet series or probably twist it somehow.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, people only know me as the alphabet guy.
Yeah.
They like that. So they like the local, the colloquial language. They like the letter format. They probably want more. Probably I heard people because the fans is always messaging, do this, do that, whatever. So I
Right.
probably might do slangs, something, you
Yeah,
know. But that is
yeah.
a next year project because Christmas time is a busy time. Oh gosh.
Yeah.
So you're
You
here
know.
for a long time, not a short time.
Well, yes, we will see. We will see how it goes. God is good. So we'll see how it goes. Yeah.
Nice, man. Anything else you want to add to that?
Good to go.
Good to go.
Yeah.
I expect it to be home with your boy going through the alphabet with my boy here. Yeah?
Yeah.
Let him
Zeke.
learn the things.
Remember that is for fun. We still
Yeah,
want to
yeah, yeah,
learn.
the
Still want to know
proper
the
thing.
proper thing.
Proper thing,
Right?
the proper
Proper
thing.
thing.
Well, guys, this
That's now, so
was.
that's now, so-
We want to do again.
E. N.
E for N. E for N.
Even, guys, this was 3guys3mics, one of the funniest men on TikTok right now, and probably for a long time. Trust me, you will be killing it.
One doing all the alphabet.
Yo, that's the end of this one. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and even follow the page on Instagram because there's where we post little teasers or something. And listen, when you listen to the podcast, comment and let me know what was funny, what you didn't like, what you love, and let me make the thing nice. There's a little space for us Trinis, us local people, us South people.
Big up,
Big
South.
up, South. Big up,
Right,
South.
to do we thing nice. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, that was the end of the podcast.